2 stops down in the XTERRA World Cup, 2 athletes now sit at the top of the pile as the new names to beat this season. Felix Serrières opened his campaign by taking Taiwan's notoriously tough course in his stride, with a costly mistake in Greece still not enough to derail the European champions' run at the top. Solenne Billouin is yet to put a foot wrong, backing up her win in Taiwan with another dominant performance in Greece to give the 2-time world champion a comfortable lead for now. But there is no shortage of worthy contenders looking to dethrone the French pair, with a chance for them to score big and close gaps coming up next at the first double feature stop of the XTERRA World Cup. The series now heads to the world-class trails of Oak Mountain, USA, for the first ever North American Championships and the first short track race of the season. One of 4 double feature stops set for 2024. Stop number 3 will see the pros go head-to-head twice in 2 days, with the opportunity to score big in both. With 100 points available for a full distance win and a massive 75 for the short track, stop number 3 presents the biggest opportunity for a series shake-up so far. The battles begin on Saturday, May 18th, with the full distance setting the pace for the weekend and ultimately deciding who will race again in the short track the following day. The full distance kicks off with a 2-lap 1500 metre swim in the pristine waters of Double Oak Lake, sending athletes through transition and into a 33-kilometre single loop bike section that many have called the funnest and fastest ride on the circuit. Purpose-built for local riders, there is no shortage of tight berms and single-track flow for strong bikers such as a Jens Emil Sloth Nielsen to inflict considerable damage. The race then finishes with a fast 10k run on hard-packed trails through the thick forest, where limited visibility of the competitors makes full gas the only option there is. A battle for not 1, but 2 sets of series points. Only the top 30 male and female finishers will have earned their place on the starting line for the Fast and Furious short track race the following day. With the top 25 races and 5 wildcards between the tape, the made-for-TV short track format condenses all the intricacies and dangers of off-road triathlon into an explosive sub-40-minute race. Those who qualify will head back to Double Oak Lake on May 19th, hoping the less than 24 hours of recovery was enough to fill the tank for round 2. The short track race begins with a flat-out 2-lap 400 metre swim, with no time for an inefficient transition from the water to the bike. The bike section will see athletes take on a 3-lap 7.5 kilometre ride, where every corner counts and skills are consistently tested. The race ends in a full sprint through the 2-lap 3-kilometre run course that will determine just how much the leaderboard changes after stop 3 of the series. Both the men's and women's short track will be live streamed directly on the XTERRA YouTube channel, so make sure you click the bell to get notified when the action begins. Felix Serrières and Solenne Billouin start as the favourites with their recent run of form, but the series leaders can expect to be truly tested as the series nears the halfway mark. Arthur Serrières is just 8 points behind his younger brother and now has a taste for blood after dictating most of the race in Greece on the way to his first win. Arthur Serrières may be ranked 9th, but the Frenchman won both the full distance and the short track in Oak Mountain last year, which would see him add 175 points to his tally. Sullivan Midar will also be making his series debut, with the local hero already tapped as a future world champion of the sport after finishing 5th at the XTERRA Worlds at just 19 years old. Annette Grabmuller has exploded in 2024, now holding a tied 2nd place with the current World Cup champion. Whether she'll be focused on beating Elise Patiez to lock in 2nd or shoot for the world champion first remains to be seen. But in the first 2 races so far, the Czech racer has held absolutely nothing back. This weekend, we find out who gets it done at stop number 3 in Oak Mountain. Will Felix Serrières rectify the wrongs of Greece to keep his place at the top? Or will Serrières do what he does in 23 and walk away with maximum points to become the next biggest threat in the men's field? Solenne Billouin has earned a comfortable lead ahead of Grabmuller and Patiez, but the memories of a mechanical and leaving Oak Mountain with no points at all last year may still be fresh in the mind of the champ. Make sure you click the bell on the Oak Mountain Short Track race to get notified and watch live, and stay tuned to the channel for when the full recap vid of stop number 3 drops the week after the race.